average teenager in this country has 50% of the sperm count, 50% of the testosterone as a 65-year-old man. Our girls are hitting puberty 6 years earlier.
Okay, I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, and listening to RFK and seeing Dr. Oz nodding along in agreement literally hurts my mitochondria. Hormones, sperm quality, and early puberty, I think that's my jam. So RFK Jr. said the average teenage boy has half the testosterone of a 65-year-old man. So that's an easy one that he got wrong. Testosterone starts to rise during puberty, and it peaks in late adolescence and during early adulthood, and then it starts to decline with age. There are publications showing some declines in testosterone levels over recent decades, especially in younger men, but the direction is not teenagers having less than seniors. We're talking a reduction of 19.7 to 17.8 nanomoles per liter over a 10-year period. This decline in testosterone over the years has been hypothesized due to higher BMI, as well as differences in how testosterone is measured. He also claimed that teens have half the sperm count of the average 65-year-old male. This is not true. There is no data to suggest this. In fact, older paternal age is actually linked to poorer sperm quality, like lower motility morphology and total motile count and higher rates of DNA fragmentation. So, while you can have a lower semen volume and motility in teens versus men in their 20s as maturation is completing, there are some meta-analyses that are suggesting some modest declines in semen parameters in general across recent decades. This has made the headlines. But data specific to teenage boys, those under age 20, is actually very sparse. And in general, the decline that we are seeing over decades is thought to be due to the rise in obesity, sedentary lifestyle, environmental exposures, and endocrine disruptors. But none of this comes close to flipping the curve so that seniors outperform teens by twofold. Any observed declines in sperm parameters has been moderate, not dramatic, as stated here, and it's questionable what the clinical impact is on healthy young males. Some reviews actually say, yes, while sperm count decline has been noted, this doesn't necessarily translate into a decline in fertility. The next one's crazy. He said that girls are hitting puberty an average of 6 years earlier. Now, we are seeing girls go through puberty at an earlier age, but it's on the order of months per decade, not years. In the US, the age of first period has dropped from 12.5 years old in the 1950s to about 11.9 years old for those born in the early 2000s. And this may vary according to race, ethnicity, and socioeconomic status. Earlier puberty is linked to more body fat and certain environmental factors, but the shift is much less dramatic. The bottom line is, yes, we should be asking real public health questions about the effect of obesity, a sedentary lifestyle, endocrine exposures, and how that can all impact our health and fertility. But it's so important to be factual, and we shouldn't accept fear-mongering and pulling random stats that are made up. Public health officials have to be fact-checked and should be held accountable for spreading disinformation like this.